Hey, so this picture popped up on my Facebook time hop today, and it's 2 years ago, and I was at my first Super Saturday, and I was looking at this picture, thinking back to where I was 2 years ago and what I was going through at that time, and just thinking about how much has changed in those 2 years. In this picture, I was living off of food stamps. I was a student. I took night classes. I was basically a single mom because Eric, my husband, was in school for Windmill Renewable Energy, and he was in Vancouver, Washington, which is about 2.5, 3 hours away from us, so we really only saw him on the weekends. Sometimes we didn't see him that weekend because it was just too much travel-wise, and, we really didn't have that much money, so, gas really added up. I was getting help from my parents financially a lot, and I was also nannying, and I was only making about $380 every 2 weeks. And although Eric was in school, he was still mainly supporting us. I had a roommate, which helped with the cost of where we were staying in the apartment because I didn't want to move when he went to school. And so I had an awesome roommate that moved in with us. And it just really took me back over the last 2 years and realizing, what if I wouldn't have gone to that Super Saturday? What if I wouldn't have heard Megan Ewaldson talk about her story and her struggles and how she was basically a single mom of two because her husband was in the military, and how she had only started about 6 months or 5 months before I had signed up. And it really just got my wheels turning, and I was an Emerald coach. I had 2 coaches on our team, on Team Let Your Light Shine, when I went to that Super Saturday. And today, because all of you have helped so many people on their health and fitness journey, we have 1,170 coaches on Team Let Your Light Shine. And to just think that 2 years ago, I had no idea what the future held for me, for my family. But because I made a decision to go to a Super Saturday, to make it to a local event even, it wasn't Summit, it wasn't anything huge, it was free. There was barely any people. I mean, there's probably 60 to 70 people at this event. I knew no one. I knew 2 people, the people that I am with in the picture. And, now we don't live in an apartment, we live in a home. Eric doesn't really support us anymore. We do it together, but my income supports our family. And he contributes, but he's able to have the job now that he wants because I worked hard over the last 2.5 years, and I continue to do so. And it's just amazing what can happen when you have your head down, you make sacrifices, and you really work hard for what you want. A month and 2 weeks after, so about a month and a half after this, my first Super Saturday, our team became Diamond. And then that year, we finished as a 2-star premier team. And, it's just think about, if you've never been to a Super Saturday, you're missing out. When you go to those events, you hear so many amazing stories, success stories, you learn tips, you hear from amazing speakers. And so I want to challenge all of you to go to the next Super Saturday, which is April 2nd. I'm making this video on January 12th, 2016. The next Super Saturday is April 2nd. If you don't have it on your calendars, put it on your calendar now. It's 3 months away. There's no excuse why you cannot be there. Get to your local Super Saturday and make it happen, because I can tell you it completely changed my life, and just looking back at what these last 2 years have brought me has been mind-blowing.